I'm live on this one. It shows that I'm live. Okay, I'm trying to figure out YouTube's. There we go. Okay. And click. I think it's all working now. Let's get chat up. Activate. And activate. Excellent. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. It has been a bit. I had a nice vacation. Although I did get sick. Being sick on vacation's the worst. Like, why couldn't I be sick when I'm not supposed to be having fun? But I'm always having fun, so... struggle. The struggle. Alrighty. So tonight, what we're doing? What are we doing? We're gonna cross Zelda with different animals. That's the plan. And I thought we might start with the bear. If I remember correctly, there is a bear here-ish? Let's head that direction. It should be a pretty chill stream. It should be pretty nice, easy. I've done a lot of these crossing challenges. So I'm pretty much an expert. And we're just gonna be kind of like hanging out and running around Hyrule. Trying to think where I was when I was doing the backflipping challenge where I ran into the bear. There's no way it was this low. No, it kind of had to be. Okay. So I was actually... down here. This is like Christmas music. Let's get some icy. There we go. I'm fairly certain there is a bear over here somewheres. That's not a bear. That's a Lionel. We will not be crossing with a Lionel. There's no way. Oh, yeah, I forgot to open up my chat so I can hear it. Perfect. Pay no mind to me, Mr. Lionel. We're just looking for a bear that can be our friend. There he is. There we go. All right. I mean, that is the edge of the map, too. So we just need to get this bear over to the ocean over here. I can't believe this is an option in the game. It does nothing for you too, by the way. Like, you'd think, like, okay, I've got a bear. He should be able to, like, attack things. Nope. Okay. Edge of the map. We're familiar with this route. This shouldn't be too bad. Where should we go first? I feel like if we go that way, we'll have a hard time getting back up. Tough. It might be that we gotta go around, up the basin and to the side. Let me get a timer up. Let's see how long this takes. And we can, like, measure... Oh, this is actually a great idea, because then we can, like, measure the differences between the times. Okay? See which can cross faster. Although, I guess I don't need to be going in the same spot. But this will give a good estimate. Wait, where's my live split? Why is that not showing up? What? There's live there. Is he gonna do this? Okay, there it is. It's huge. All right. Let's go, Mr. Bear. Oh, no. This feels like it might go quite slow.
Lock in for the 2 people, including me, watching.
Will do, Egg. Welcome in. Hey, Bear gets a little distracted. All we need to know is red is good direction.
Never mind, there's 3 more on Twitch.
TikTok has several. The numbers keep bouncing up and down. Come on, Mr. Bear. Let's just like constantly soothe him. How is it we can ride the bear, but we can't ride the moose? What is Nintendo? Nintendo's like, well, moose are dangerous. Whoa. Mr. Bear, you can't go that way. He does not want to go back up the way he came. This could be big problems for us. But Bear, you came down this way. You have to be able to go up. He did slide down. Hey, wait a second. Is that another bear? It's fate. It's meant to be. Come on. You go faster than that. I can't believe that. We're trying to cross the map with a bear, and we get to an impassable point, and another bear appears where we need. It is fate. I am trying to turn down there and go down that little path, but he does not want to. Bro, brother bear, brother bear. We'll try and go a little slower, I guess. Okay, yeah, now you get it. There we go. I've been here before. Backflipping across the map. Another bear. We just gotta follow him. Hello, Mr. Bear. We're like a herd of bears. Am I going the... Am I getting anywhere with this? No. How am I gonna get... I need to get down there. And there's like no shot. Come on, Mr. Bear. Jump! He's like, no. This is horrible. Already we are running into so many problems. Come on. They really like to veer off. What do you mean no? Bear? Bear in the big blue house? I think you can do this, Mr. Bear. Back it up. Back it up. He won't do it.
Real bears don't run off cliffs very often. Shigeru Miyamoto.
That sounds like something he would say. He'd be like, actually, you guys can't do that. Please! I just want him to slide down here. I feel like we should be able to trick him. We need a way down, and that's like the only way. Okay. Different route. Gotta find a different route. This isn't gonna work.
Oh, we've found an exciting new TTS voice, I see.
Yeah, it is Old Man Andros.
It is Old Man Andros.
Once again, I could sound like this all the time. I should do a different voice. It's been a bit with this one. But I'm running out of voices in my arsenal. Oh? We're sliding. Yes?
Old Mandros.
Old Mandros. Says no. Aha! Stop!
I should make some for you.
You should make some for me. If I just had your voice as text to speech, I don't think I'd like that. I don't want chat sullying your voice for me. What I wish I could do, and I probably could figure out a way to do this. I mean, if I like sneezed wrong, I'd fall off right now. Hey, it's working. No, come back. Nah. Ha-ha! You thought you had bested me, bear? But you fell for a classic blunder. The old spinning in a circle technique. All right. We have our heading.
You did it.
We did it. Oh yeah, I'll pause. Let's do a voice. Let's do a new voice. Da 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 da. Hey, stop. Okay, opening up my display capture. Okay. Display port out. Oh, we've already listened to this guy. Is this song? This is some nice chill music. All right, where are we at?
Cleanliness is a bright window that lets sunshine in.
I forgot I made that. British Andros? Let's not do that one.
Zebras are the horizon's stripes touching the sky.
This is my brother.
The gentle sway of the boat lulled the curious cat to sleep.
That doesn't sound like him. He's doing a voice.
Courage is the key that unlocks the door to adventure.
Museums are time machines that take us into the past.
Dogs are not our whole life, but they make our lives whole.
I do think it would be fun to give you guys Elmo. This is my Elmo impression. And it doesn't sound like that. I can actually sound like Elmo. But what it did with the voice clip was this.
The essence of design is aesthetic and functional equilibrium.
Unknowns become known through the art of mathematics. Dogs are not our whole life, but they make our lives whole.
It's wild that...
Elmo sounds like a magical girl anime.
Does sound like it. All right, we'll do it. We'll try it with Elmo for a stream. Where is... Elmo. Speaker boost, reset values. Where is it? Oh. Okay. And display capture there. Open up my chat window. There are a lot of steps to changing the voice. Oh, it's actually not that crazy. I just need to change the... Bum, 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 bum. Just need to change the voice code. Excuse me. Still getting over his sickness here.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Gotta come up with some anime dialogue for the Elmo voice to say.
Alrighty. Should be online. Hello, Dash. That was quite an entrance. Good to see you, friend.
You'll get no sympathy from me. What doing?
We are crossing Zelda with different animals. First animal is a bear. Because...
Elmo has no need for weapons. Elmo's friends are Elmo's power. Why it sound like that?
that's the new voice. Doesn't it sound great? All right, back to it. Oh. Play on the timer. Oh, no!
Oh my...
I messed it up. I just need to add 11 minutes. Follow that moose. Another bear. There are a lot of bears out here. Yeah, that voice is quite something.
The new voice is... well, something.
Hey, why is Twitch not showing up on the chat above my head? No! Mr. Bear, don't die! Okay, hold on. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to fix chat. You sound like
The bear.
you sound like Slippy. Come back! He is bailing hard. Absolutely not. I need the bear. No! Okay, it's fine. There was another one right over here.
I fight for Mr. Bear.
Where did it go? I'm not.
Where's Eli when you need him?
Yeah, where is Eli when you need
We
him?
could do a bear call.
Eli, we need you. The bears are gone. For those that don't know, my friend Eli, his last name is Bear. Doxing that guy. Giving you his full name. Eli Mercuvius Bear. Mega. I have no idea what his middle name is.
No doxing.
It's against the chat rules, but can I, as a streamer, do it? I think it's just against the rules, period. All of that work, and we lost the bear because we got shot.
For those that don't know Eli, here's his full address and SSN.
I don't like the voice. I don't like the voice being so casual when talking about absolute...
Yeah, I think it's against the, law.
Oh, man. This one might be a little annoying. This might be a one-stream voice. let's find us a bear. And that's good. The timer reset itself anyways.
I know, like the voice. Yeah, this new voice is certainly something.
This is very English dub anime.
Better make the most of it than chat.
You guys went from old man to
I
magical
bite for doxing.
to magical little girl. Real quick. Okay, where?
Yeah.
Where is it? It wasn't this far away. There's supposed to be a guaranteed bear
Love
spawn.
this game.
Hey, welcome in, user 275514469, and that is not Eli.
Yeah, this character is definitely like 5,000 years old, but looks and sounds like an 8-year-old.
Yeah, that's true. Bro, we not messing with the Yiga clan today. Come on. Come on,
Man,
bro.
it auto-reads. Oh boy, lol.
It auto-reads, and we just got a brand new voice. Where is...
Down with the Yiga.
That is really something, that voice.
Boost viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Kicks for a 9 minutes.
Thank you for banning that guy.
Oh,
They're blocked here, too. Ba-boom.
this voice should be like a high-value channel point redemption.
Like, it stays in, and it's only for,
You have
like...
a lot of hearts. Are you going to 100%? Freeze the bear. You dare. Unfair. Have a care for the bear.
Okay, yeah, we gotta... Have a care for the bear. I've already invoked the name of Bear in the Big Blue House. What other famous bears are there? Pooh Bear? I did invoke his name as well.
Hey, LV.
I'm just trying to find a bear. Any bear. And there's supposed to be one that's like a guaranteed spawn over here. I run into it every single time I come over here. Why do I frequent the edge of the map? Because I do these challenges so much. So many times I have come over here. Vac flipping, riding vehicles, jumping.
You can have my teddy bears and make an army. I don't think I've ever managed to kill a bear.
In this game? Or in real life? I haven't managed to kill a bear in real life either.
Lol, in the game.
As we established earlier, I am friends.
Oh, where is my little bear gone?
I am friends
I thought
with
of
bears.
you when I saw the Zelda Notes app. Gonna be cool to share auto builds.
Yes, it's
Where, oh, where can he be?
Get out of here! You coward! Okay. Plan B for bear. We'll explore.
Sharing auto builds is going to be dope.
Maybe what we need to do is sleep. it's still keeping my save from when I was over here. Yeah, I'm so pumped for sharing auto builds. It's gonna make... It's specifically for me. It's specifically for me because I do challenges, and it's fun to do multiplayer challenges, but doing things with, like, builds, now I can make a build and share it. We can all use the same build. That'll be so nice.
It'll make things like group challenges way easier to manage.
Precisely.
Make sure everyone has the same build.
But the other thing that I thought was interesting was the sharing items. I don't actually see a use case for that, but I feel like there has to be some sort of challenge run in there that I'm not thinking of. There has to be, right? Like, I have to beat the game, but I can only use items people give to me. But my inventory is open, and people can mess with my inventory at all times. All right, let's try this again. Mr. Bear. This reminds me of, this was like, oh, testing out my new bird call. Like, testing out my new bear call. Bear! Come here, Bear! Bear! Bear, where are you, Bear?
Can't you swap between BOTW and TOTK too?
Is that a thing? Oh, for this challenge? Wait. No, that's a rock.
It'd be neat to have like 2 simultaneous runs of both games while swapping inventories back and forth.
I didn't even think about that. So you're playing like... Okay, this... I am going to go far away, sleep, and come back. Or I could just... What if I just, like, reloaded? Where... I don't even know where my save is. Why didn't I think of that earlier? I'm just out here wasting time. I didn't have anything else to do today, so...
Like one person running BOTW and the other running TOTK! Trading items back and forth.
There has to be some sort of, like, nuzlocke you can do with that, right? It is very hard to have a serious conversation with y'all when this is the voice that is on. This is why everybody is annoyed with Navi in Ocarina of Time. They're like, the voice is just too much. Hey! Hey! Listen! Sit at the fire till morning. Yeah, I watched the treehouse where they were showing off the game. That's good. That's good. I love to follow. Where they're showing off the game, and my goodness, it looks beautiful at that higher frame rate. I mean, we've seen it, right? Because people have been modding the game and
I'm excited to just have the 2 Zelda games looking and running so much better on Switch 2.
Yeah, emulating, we've seen what it looks like, and it's pretty dang
updates for the Switch
good.
2 look so good. Will the bear be playable in Age of Imprisoning or whatever it's called?
Bear, new main character. Where am I? I don't remember. I don't remember it being this stormy. Sorry if my cough is obnoxious. I am getting over cold. So, story time. My family and I went to Orlando. Got to do a day of Disney World, a day of SeaWorld, and we went to a cool like botanical garden. I got sick the night before we left. I was a guest on Fedorable Will's on his channel for Chaos Table. Gosh, the name was escaping me. And halfway through Chaos Table, I felt scratchy throat, like I was coming down with a sore throat, and I was so mad. I was like, no. The day before I leave for vacation? I knew it.
Sick after a Disney trip checks out.
No, not after. Before. I got sick before we left. And so I spent the entire trip with like a head cold, and I was just like going off of Dayquil, vitamin C.
That's so sad.
Dayquil, vitamin C, and all the works. This bear's starting to feel not worth it.
Max and I were suffering while sick in Disneyland with you guys. Him more so than me.
Yeah, it's no fun. Getting sick on a vacation sucks. Like, you kind of expect it when you're... Oh! Reloading did work. Okay. I just tried to push up my glasses. I have been glasses free for nearly 2 months. And I just tried to put them on. Getting sick on vacation's no fun. Okay, we're back on track here.
I get slightly disappointed every time I remember you cannot ride the moose. I don't know if you knew that we rented a
Agreed.
wheelchair for him for one of the days in DCA.
I did not know that. Was he sick? Oh, for our trip. DCA is Disney California Adventure. I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought you were talking about Washington, D.C.? I was like, when did he go to D.C.? Also... Anyways. I'll just stop. My brain's not cooking at 100% tonight is what I'm trying to say. Have people ridden bears in real life?
CNC were with us that day. He literally was so weak, I pushed him around. Ha ha!
Was it the day, was it after we left? I don't remember that. Or maybe it was before we got there. But man, I have been seeing lots and lots of preview footage for Nintendo World, and I'm getting very excited. Except for one problem. Switch 2 is expensive. I don't know if I can afford to go. That's my sad story. Oh, hey, a bear
I
friend.
hate the price tag too.
It's so expensive. Where are you going? What are you doing? There's so many bears over here. We
Also,
couldn't find
no
any.
new Animal Crossing.
Not yet. Not yet. That has to be coming so soon, right?
I
Right?
was waiting for the announcement. I hope so.
I am astounded that a new Animal Crossing wasn't part of like the announcements or like launch. I mean, there's still time. It could be part of the launch window, I guess. Run, 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 run! Can this bear outrun a Lizalfo?
Max said to wait since I don't want to give up my Animal Crossing Switch set.
Bob and weave. They can't hit me if I'm moving like a crazy person.
I want to upgrade to Switch 2 if they have an Animal Crossing edition.
Maybe that's what they're waiting for. Is they're gonna do that again, where they do like
But I've also heard that it's not really an upgrade with the battery life and stuff.
What do you mean? It's definitely an upgrade. Battery life may be a little worse though, but that's kind of what you get when you're packing that much power in something that small. Especially for what it does. Yeah, you know, like our phones last a good amount of time, but my phone needs to be charged daily. And I'm not running a video game on it. Like a video game is pretty taxing. So.
That makes sense. I'm still new to understanding the console info.
Well, it's going to be at a... I'm too cold, apparently. Good thing I've got a coat. Okay. We gotta figure out where we're going. We need to get out of here. Oh, Palm Tree with the sub! Oh my gosh, thank you so much! Welcome in, friend! I really appreciate it. And the real egg for real with the sub? Thank you so much! Thank you, thank you. You are too kind.
You
Who's
fell for
Scruffy?
the classic.
Danimal, you got me again! Danimal, stop! It's your too... Danimal, please! You don't need to donate this much. Danimal lover, thank you so much. I hope everybody... The gifteds sounded so funny. Why was the voice... Yep, gifteds! It's so excited. He's so happy about it. I genuinely don't know what to do. All I can say is thank you. Thank you so much. Danimal lover, you need to save that. You need to save that.
Don't
for
worry
you.
about it. My work is starting up next week. I'm about to have money again.
Don't spend money you don't have. Don't do that. You need to save it up because the Switch 2 is expensive. The Switch 2 is going to be pricey. I think everybody needs to save all their money for June. Myself included. My kids are like, "Can we go out to eat?" And I was like, "Nope, we can't." Nope, we're not doing that anymore. Sorry.
True, I gotta buy that Switch too. If pre-orders drop.
How else are you going to play Fortnite in 4K on a Nintendo system?
Switch 2, baby.
What? The voice every once in a while just real high. Okay, this is a path. Does this path lead down? I think it does. Leads down and around.
Cyberpunk in 40 FPS the way it was meant to be.
That is the way they wanted us to play it. That's the way they released it. I am so excited for Switch 2, but yeah, my wallet not so excited. Oh, snap. Daniel Lover, thank you so much for the sub. Really, I must insist you stop donating, though. That's so much. You're too kind. Thank you, thank you. I feel like I should, like, cry or do a celebratory dance. This is single-handedly
I'm
funding.
about to work midnight to 8 a.m. shifts. I'm hyped.
Ooh, that's rough. Night shift, not so fun.
I love it.
Oh, you like it. Well, that's good. I actually... I say it's not so fun.
I get paid to sleep because nothing happens.
What? You get paid to work night shift, but you don't have to be awake. Is it like guard duty? And also, I think they have to be awake for that. If you're like a guard. It's It's FNAF. Yeah. Did you get hired at Freddy's
I'm a
Peach?
state park ranger. They let us sleep in the office. It's so free.
You're a state park ranger? That's so cool. That's so cool.
I got a promotion this year.
That's awesome. Man, if I could pick any career to have, I probably would pick state park ranger. That sounds like such a fun
another
job.
promotion in July.
Well, good for you. That's so cool.
When I worked Christmases at department stores, I preferred stocking shelves at night to manning register during the day by a pretty wide margin. Choo-choo.
Oh, that's a pretty wide margin. Choo-choo. It's like so good. Oh. Remember earlier I said I feel like I need to cry? Now it's like I'm gonna laugh so hard. That's... What in the 1,000-year-old Dragon Girl anime noise? How do we get down this mountain? Maybe here?
I was just drifting around parking lots, and I got the stream notification and came home.
Like, part of me wishes that, like, hopes that that's true, but another part of me hopes it's not. Just drifting around parking lots. I was just loitering. I was just sitting here staring at a wall. And then I was like, oh my gosh, Andros is live.
It was huge dirt lot. Then this Jeep pulled up, so I fled.
Okay, I don't think soothing the bear does anything. So, since you're since you're working as a park ranger, do people ride bears? Is that a thing that happens? And if so, how do I get part of that?
Link is the only one who rides bears. Bears kill you.
I don't know. I feel like they look so friendly. Ah! Well, that's a bit of a problem. little bit of one.
My mother taught me not to take rides from bears.
Have you guys heard the Bear Tennis Shoes song? The other day, I met a bear in tennis shoes. A dandy pair.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
There
When
you
I
go.
was a kid, I rode my bike to school, and one day there was a pack of bears, and I had to get a police escort to school.
That's pretty cool. Also, did you guys know that the bears persist in saves? I didn't know that. That's pretty neat.
I never saw the bears, though. Bears are persistent creatures.
I went to a place in Idaho called Bear World. I got to feed a bear a baby bottle at Bear World. Kind of crazy. Also, baby bear, incredibly strong. It like gripped the bottle for me. Like I'm like holding the bottle, and it was like.
I don't believe in Idaho.
And the amount of muscle behind that little tiny bear. I was definitely a little nervous about that. Like, okay, where's like a chill slope down? It's so hard to tell what, like, the elevation. Some of these are just sheer cliffs.
You ever eat lobster?
I haven't ever eaten lobster. I don't think. Oh no! I did just recently when we went on our trip. We went to a seafood buffet and they had lobster, so I gave it a try. It's pretty good.
Where was it?
I also tried clam. That was at Disney World.
Disney World scares me.
It is pretty scary. Can I talk about how I'm like so sad because Disney prices have just like climbed and climbed and climbed. So I love going to amusement parks, and I really liked going to them as a kid. But I like can't afford to go all that often. It's just getting priced too high. And then I feel like Nintendo is now doing the same thing. Like, man, everything I like is getting expensive.
Traveling anywhere gets expensive.
Yeah.
I like fish and that's free at least.
What do you mean, though? We'll use the old bear spinning technique. They can't help it. They can't help it. They slide.
Teach a fish to catch and you eat forever.
Yeah, that's the saying for sure. Teach a fish to catch. That's awesome. Okay. All right. We're kind of maybe making progress? Maybe?
Teach a bear to fish and he eats one fish, but give a bear a fish and he eats forever. Teach a fish to fillet and eat forever.
Teach a fish to fillet. If you give a bear a cookie, he's gonna need some milk.
Eat forever and fish.
I really need to get down this mountain.
If you give a mouse a cookie, he will die. Fish forever and eat.
Oh yeah, bear spinning technique for sure gonna work here.
Teach a fish the ways of war and bring about the end.
We got him. We got him. All right. What do you mean?
Teach a man to eat, he'll fish forever. Give a man to eat, he'll fish once.
Is this? This is the next Zelda will have Navi giving like voice clips. Well, this is a problem. Uh-oh. It's a bear butt. Oh, that was... I had to make it once. I had to make the joke once.
You ever been to Chicago?
Have I ever been to Chicago? I actually have been to Chicago. Went there for an anniversary trip with my wife. We used to live in St. Louis, Missouri. Man, he is really stuck.
I'm about to go to Chicago, and it's my first time traveling alone, so I'm gonna have to lock in.
What are you doing in Chicago? I liked Chicago. It was fun. We stayed at our first and last 5-star hotel, right? It was a 5-star hotel, Muggles? No waste of time. Waste of money, more like. We stayed at our first ever 5-star hotel, and it was so that we could have the experience. Mind you, we were not wealthy enough.
I'm going to see my sister. She lives near Chicago.
We were not, like, rich and able to, like, do a 5-star hotel easily. Like, that was like, okay, this is an experience we've never had before, and we're gonna try. And I gotta say, not impressed with the 5-star hotel experience. It was... I'd say that I feel like you get just as good of a experience out of a cheap hotel as you do a 5-star one. I am stuck. I mean, this bear is a little frustrated with me, and you know what, fair.
You ever get a free upgrade at a hotel?
No, I've never gotten a free upgrade. Why is this so difficult? All I want to do is take this bear down a mountain. He won't get close enough to the edge to even try.
I honestly think the service is better at cheap hotels. I guess they have more to prove.
Yeah, I think that think that's accurate. Come back, Brother Bear.
I missed the old man voice.
Yeah, I don't think Elmo is gonna stick around. This voice is kind of obnoxious. Well, figured we'd try it for a stream, right? Got it. Okay, all right.
We never did see Elmo again.
There we go, there we go. This is a much further fall.
Link found dead on top of Baird.
Bears are like indestructible, it seems like. Also, have I made a grave mistake? Can I even get out of here?
That bear is sturdy. You ever see that movie about the talking teddy bear?
Ted. No, I haven't actually seen that movie.
Just look away and then it'll grow wings. I've been watching Ted in Spanish lately.
In Spanish, why? You try going up this?
To learn. Por qué?
Por qué? Sorry, I guess I should have asked.
They say that a lot. Spanish dub with Spanish subtitles. You can learn a lot doing that.
Reloading. We need to find another way down the mountain. That was not the right way. Okay. Let's try...
Need that Switch 2 loading time?
We do need that Switch 2 loading time. The game looks so good on Switch 2. I'm very excited. And that's day 1, I believe. So I'll be definitely streaming some... what am I gonna do?
When I
What am
play
I gonna
Breath
do?
of the Wild in 4K 60 FPS. Andros Link told me about that person. He's the villain of one of the other Smash characters, Fox McCloud, right? Free upgrade if you have the expansion pack too.
It is true. It is true. I share a name with a villain. But I promise I am not a floating head bent on the conquering of the Lilat system. All I'm trying to do is take over Earth. Very different.
Is it legal to ride a bear?
Are there laws in Hyrule?
Yes.
Are you sure? The kingdom kind of stopped being a kingdom.
As a fellow bird once said, "Hey Einstein, I'm on your side."
Hey Einstein, I'm on your side. Oh, oh.
If there were no laws, there would be no fish.
The laws of nature? Is it against the laws of nature to ride a bear? We got him.
And if there were no fish, you wouldn't be able to catch bears. There has to be fish. I exist. And if I exist, they are fish. If there are no fish, and I no longer exist.
That's
Teach a link to bear, and you fish forver.
so true. Everything is so philosophical tonight.
And if you weren't able to catch bears, we wouldn't be here.
We're running with the wolves. Sounds like a movie. Running with the wolves. I think we finally made it out of the mountains.
Tears of the Kingdom the way Nintendo intended.
On top of a bear. Well, why wouldn't they want you to ride a bear if you...
And if we weren't here, you wouldn't have a Wen Sage Akami.
AKA Tulin. Oh, Tulin of Rito Village is in the chat. Welcome in, Tulin. My favorite sage. By far.
Is that Tulin of Rito Village in the chat?
But my favorite sage as a sage. Favorite sage abilities. My favorite sage as a
You
person
ever catch fish, Tulin of Rito Village?
is probably Prince Sidon. I'm sorry. He's such a nice, cool guy.
Yes.
Tulin is also very cool. Although we don't talk about Tulin from Breath of the Wild. He luckily had a glow up.
Sidon has that swagger. I know you didn't just pick that gay fish over me. My favorite sage is Remy the Rat from Ratatouille.
My favorite sage is Remy the Rat. Oh my goodness. Go down! There's a path! I can see
Is
it!
there beef among the sages?
I don't think so. They seem like they all get along. Without question.
That fish won't stop flirting with Link. At least I can get the job done and am not busy trying to fishy with a hero.
I don't think he's flirting with Link. I think it's just part of his personality. Guys can't be nice anymore. Without people thinking he's flirting.
Fish can't be fish anymore.
There's so many fish. Also, he's married. That's my counterpoint. But also Link is kind of taken, I think. Zelda.
Now that chubby Garon, that's a different story. He is pure, and no one can tell me
Oh,
he has ever done
my
anything wrong.
gosh.
And don't mention the mask. Hate him.
I hate him. Why?
That's what the mask is.
No. He's gonna despawn. No, I wasn't fast
Some guy
enough.
stole my teddy bear. Shoulda shield surfed.
I did shield surf, but I couldn't get off, and also hit the button didn't come up. Everything was horrible. It all happened so quickly. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah, that's not what I would have did.
Hey, wait a second. This is not the right save. Gotta do all that again.
We're back to this iconic location.
Why, game? Why do you hate
But I
me?
have no beef with Sidon's sister. She is a hero, and I respect that.
Mifa's pretty great.
My queen.
My wife likes Mifa more than Sidon. And I'll admit, Sidon was off-putting when I first met him. I was like, okay, this guy's a little... He's a little too encouraging, a little too hopeful and enthusiastic. But then... I just found out it's genuine, you know?
Now Rivali is cocky and I can understand that, but you know he is the champion. So, I guess we kind of have to respect him in the village.
No, you don't. Don't listen to those lies. Rivali disrespect all the way.
Rivalis Gale, though.
Tulin's Gale is better. Bro got absolutely, his ability got...
Vow of Tulin.
I'm sorry, incorrect name. The Vow of Tulin is better than Rivali's Gale. Why? Because Rivali's Gale can't go sideways. And you know what can go sideways? Me. Wait, upwards. It can go upwards. You know what I can do? That, all the time. Remember when Rivali was like, surely you have no way to get up to the Divine Beast. Yeah? Let me introduce you to my new arm. And the fact that I can build a freaking bike that can ride up there.
You bribed a bird to get up there. Va, man,
It wasn't a bribe, it was a mutual agreement.
Tulin was born at a very young age.
True. All right. We have our technique. We bear spin. We bear spin. It's not working.
We don't talk about me in Breath of the Wild. I ain't ever want to see my young self. I was an ugly bird.
To be fair, all of the Rito babies are a little freaky looking.
Dooley Lore.
Mr. Bear, can you please slide down the mountain? I know you can do it. We did it earlier in this exact spot.
Now cast more music to my ears.
I'm still upset that he was not in this game. Like, what the heck? I do like the new Pelican guy, whose name escapes me.
What happened to him?
He went to get some milk.
Where is he?
He went to get some milk. It checks out, though. That's what he did to his family.
He went off to distant lands to learn music. Relatable.
Maybe someday he'll come back. In the DLC that we're never gonna get. Because we don't get anything fun. If you...
He'll be in the movie.
He'll be in the movie.
The DLC is the Zelda Notes app. We need to get a DLC, but you just play as me.
You just play as Tulin. That would actually be a really fun game. You can kind of do that. Age of Calamity. Okay, let's try another corner. We need to find a spot where we can... It's like, no, please, don't make me fall down the mountain. No.
Tulin playable in the Warriors game. Legend of Tulin.
Legend of... Yes. For some reason, the voice was very excited about that. We'll be spinning down the mountain when we come. We'll be spinning around.
It can't be named after the character you play as. The Tulin game is called Legend of Bear.
How did he do that? Refuses to go down, but easily climbed up. I know you can go down there. You just did.
You ain't never seen a bear climb up a mountain before, have you? It's like the song. Okay, but then look at the newest Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom. You play as Zelda. And the game is called Legends of Zelda.
That's
Echoes of Wisdom.
That's true.
That's a myth.
That's a myth. Oh, sorry, it's not true.
That's not actually Zelda.
Yeah, it's actually Link in disguise.
The truth runs deeper than that. It's Bear
It's a bear?
from Bear Percent.
Wow, this is some Skyrim. This is some Skyrim level stuff right here. What are we doing? He is in the mountain. I should have
This
left
is
him.
standard bear stuff.
This is how bears climb mountains, actually. They stick their face into it.
It's like that song.
Why was the voice suddenly like that? That was like a different character.
Bear lore.
It's like that song.
Since the voice sounds like that, I have to do an experiment.
Okay.
Sayatsa!
Sayeta?
Claude?
Claude.
It said Sayeta when I said 7.
It doesn't like numbers. We did learn that last time I streamed. That when you type numbers in, things get weird.
Dang it, I was trying to go for the Peridot from Steven Universe.
I have not seen Steven Universe. It sounded to me, when it did the voice like that, it sounded like a Dalek from that one show that I haven't seen.
I need my ChatGPT voice. It's Bruce. Egg, welcome back to Bear Stop.
Welcome back to Animal Crossing, where we cross with
Tulin and
animals.
Egg is in the chat. It sounded like egg when I said egg. Egg.
What? That was a different voice. Egg. It does not read emojis. Okay.
Egg moment.
Classic Egg. Now, Egg first came onto streams when I was playing Metopia.
Teach an egg to egg, you'll egg once, but egg and you'll egg forever.
And so, Egg,
Egg emoji.
I gotta ask. You excited for Tomodachi Life 2? I'm so excited for Tomodachi Life 2. Just in the little bit they showed, it looks absolutely insane, and I am all for it. We gotta find
I'm
a way over
excited for Egadachi Life.
there. Egadachi life.
Adachi, some testing.
We need to do our secret bear spinning technique. Bear spin jitsu.
You ever have eggs?
Oh yeah, I love eggs.
Strong wind.
That didn't work. The bear's not even getting tired. It tried with that one.
I have to go now and get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf for my Nintendo 3DS. Good luck going bear mode.
Nintendo 3Ds. I think a different voice is trying to break through this one. Isn't that kind of what it sounds like? It kind of sounds like another voice is there. Boy, that's a good quote. I miss our friend Reggie.
You don't want to see my dark side,
Mr. Bear, it's not far.
There was only one villager or Animal Crossing world I would ever let do things. And that would be Apollo, the eagle, whose birthday is conveniently on July 4th.
The bear spin technique is not working today. Not on this hill. We're not off the edge enough. Yeah. 4th of July, eagles. That's when all eagles are born, is on the 4th of July. I feel like it's here. Just gotta... Yes. Yes. We are Skyrim horsing this so good right now.
In America, you ride bear in Soviet Russia. Bear rides you.
It's okay, Mr. Bear. We made it to the bottom.
Dim by then.
We did it! Okay. From here, we can just follow a road, finally. Finally, this will be easy. We've finally done it. Let's get our music going. Is that another bear? Brother bear! Ride with us. Epic shot. Boom. Look at us. We're so
I wonder
cool.
how the TTs react to Lenny Face.
What is Lenny Face? I feel like this is like this is leading to a joke. Like, what's up, dog? That's Lenny Face. And it sounded like it was in pain. I do have some great news. This week, we went to Goodwill.
Degree!
That was a different sentence than the last one. I went to Goodwill. And I like going to Goodwill because I like to just like go and look around, and then I don't even get things half the time, but I just like to go and look around at a thrift store because I think it's fun. My kids hate it. My kids hate it, by the way. They just... they were like, no. But guess what I found at Goodwill? Actually, I can show it. We'll see if it shows up, though. It doesn't. It's a Link hat. A full Link costume.
It's called a green screen for a reason!
You can kind of see it. Let me turn off the green screen. Webcam. Look at this. It's the full thing. It's polyester style 02539V Elf Warrior adult male. So it's not like an on-brand
He has
one.
the green twink elf suit!
No, for that, I have my Tingle costume. And that's the legit one from this game. Oh, I love that thing. But I'm so excited that I got a Link costume. I've been wanting to get a Link costume for forever. And mayhaps I'll, like, make some upgrades to it as I go, get, like, actual leather straps. Because the straps on it are, like, Halloween costume. But it's just cool to have.
Why wouldn't Nintendo name him Tinkle when that is also the name of somebody who urinates?
Because his name isn't Tinkle, it's Tingle. And why? I don't think that is ever established. Why is his name Tingle? Nobody knows. Is that his actual name or a title he gives himself? One of life's greatest mysteries.
At least it's not as bad as combining my mother and my father's name.
What is that? What is that name? If I combine my mother and my father's name.
Teba and Suki.
Oh yeah, Teba and Suki.
Think about it.
I'm thinking about it and my brain isn't comprehending. Teba Suki. Teki Sub.
We are birds. Combine that together. It sounds a lot like Tasaki.
What's Tasaki? What is that? Am I am I uncultured? Do I don't know what that is. Like sake? Like the drink? question here. And I think the answer is just going to be made for me. I don't want to go through the Elden region, right? I'm going to go down. We'll cross the land bridge here. I think that's my fastest route. Still getting over that head cold. Also, why do colds last longer and are worse for men than they are for women? Because my wife, whenever she gets sick, she doesn't even seem to have, like, any problems. Me, I'm, like, dead. I'm, like, so tired and so exhausted that I feel like I can't do anything. And my wife's like, it's just another day. That might also just be my wife. She's just very talented. And as we established in a previous stream, I am the wife, and my wife is the husband. Because I'm the one that wants to be coddled, and gets emotional and eats ice cream. Likes getting my hair done. This is Andros lore we're dropping here. And that's okay. It is okay to not be as manly as my wife. Yep, I have to go with that being the relationship lore, because TikTok told me. And you have to believe everything you hear on TikTok. This bear is like wildly out of its climate. Like, we rode a snow bear. Out of the mountains and into the grasslands. We're about halfway across the map now, finally. This bear really doesn't want to go up this hill. He keeps turning. Mr. Bear, please don't get hurt. I can't afford to lose you here. Making my way downtown on a bear, riding through the hills. I got a bear, riding it through the woods, and now I wonder. I am overstimulating myself by singing a different song than what is playing. Sometimes I wonder if there's too much going on during my streams, you know? Like, if someone tunes into this and they're just like, what is happening? There's music playing in the background. This guy's telling a story about some random topic that has nothing to do with what is going on screen. And then what is going on screen is the most random stuff. come on. Come on, Mr. Bear. It's all downhill. You got this. Honestly, the bear, I think, is doing a better job than the horse at sticking to a route, at least. Like, I ran in a straight line there for a while. Horses in this game have a mind of their own. And I remember them showing off the game being like, the horses are going to be so smart. And they are not. Wait, how did I get... This way on the road. Why did I think this was the way to go? Yeah. Is that the route I took? With the explosive vehicle? That's probably why. Switch 2 is coming in just 2 months. And I got sidetracked earlier. I was talking about how when it launches, there will be new versions of Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. But also, Mario Kart World launches same day. So, like, what am I gonna play first? I feel like Super Mario World is gonna be like a full day by itself before I even like want to stop. Sorry, I don't mean to bore you. This route is really becoming unbearable. Luckily, I'm gonna make it across here with nothing but my bare hands. Bro, don't be scared. Everything's under control. Hey, Beetle. Beetle. Bear. Bear. Beetle. There were a couple of other, like, same-day launches that I was interested in. But I think I'll probably be occupied with just those 3. There are a bunch of games announced that I'm so excited for, though. Enter the Gungeon 2. It looks so good. And then, Human Fall Flat 2. Also looks really good. Okay, what was that? It's getting a little toasty. Getting a little warm. My cough is getting worse. I may have to call it after bear. This may just be bear percent. But I wanted to get back on stream because streaming's just so fun. I like doing it. I bought game Repo yesterday. Played it for the first time. Did you just go down the road? Boy, oh boy. And it's like, what's that other game that I have and played a bunch of? I am Lethal Company. Holy cow, how was I blanking on the name of that? It's like Lethal Company, but you're a little robot guy. It's fun. It's different enough from Lethal Company that I think it stands out. It also seems like one that would be fun to play solo. Maybe I'll stream some of that. I don't know. When I streamed Lethal Company, didn't get a whole lot of traction, like people watching. But the clips were really fun. And this year, I am focusing a lot on clips. Clippable moments. Woohoo, woohoo, yeah, woo, woo. Because one of my goals was to post daily clips. Daily clips. It's so hard to keep up with, though. There's my boy Addison. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. She just fell, like, flat on her face.
Bro, you gotta think of more interesting challenges.
What do you mean? Riding a bear is so interesting. How you doing, Roger? Good to see you. Yeah, I gotta stop crossing the map, is what I'm learning. I just keep crossing the map over and over again. Now I know where to come to get some deer. Roger, how you feeling? How you feeling about Switch 2? How you feeling about Switch 2, my man? How's everybody out there feeling about Switch 2 in the chat? I've given it a lot of thought, and I'm, like, so excited for the system and the new features, but I am so not excited for the increases of prices on everything. Even if it's, like, justified and, like, fair pricing for what you're getting, it adds up, and I'm like, ooh. And I seem to not be alone in that sentiment.
I am so glad MKW is $80.
You're so excited. Wow. Even the voice is angry. Even my text-to-speech reader is upset. Also, it is a little frustrating, the amount of false reporting. People just face value saying all games are going to be $90, which is just not true. That is just not true. Already, what we know is digital Mario Kart is 80.
That means it's going to be really good.
And Donkey Kong is 70. And so saying everything's going to be $90 is is a bit of an exaggeration, but it is still wild that they're doing that. They're like, yeah, this game's that expensive. Are we about to get GTA Mario before GTA 6? You get out and you punch a Goomba and take their cart? I'm gonna steal your mushrooms. And then he, like, rides around the town. Being chased by the Piranha Plant cops. They already have cops and robbers in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I can't wait until they decide the console will be $600 due to tariffs.
I heard they're, like, delaying the launch of the console because of the tariffs. And, not delaying the launch, delaying the pre-order date because of tariffs. I don't know how true that is, but I'm sad either way. What does this world come to? Where my Nintendo system is $600. We got this. We're in the home stretch. We're taking this bear to the ocean. Not the first time I've taken a bear to the ocean. When visited my friend Eli Bear.
Who did you vote for?
In what sense? Who did I vote for? Who's asking? I don't think we got to vote on Nintendo prices. Because I would have voted to keep them the same, I think. Bro, I hate it when the bear, like, veers to the side for no reason at all. Like, where's he going? Where's bro think he's going? And I did vote for Zelda on the last Hylian election, but I don't know, man. With the state of Hyrule being what it is, I mean, look at these bridges. Where are our tax rupees going? Look at these. There's holes in them. Very dangerous. The railing's not even complete over here. And then, like, grass growing through the roads. Can't even maintain the roads very good. I'm just starting to question. Just starting to question things, you know? Like, when King Bosphorus of Hyrule was in charge, things were a lot better kept. What was that? He just spun. He just wanted to spin in a circle. I don't know. Ever since he passed away and Zelda took leadership, things have been downhill. Downhill. Castletown used to be a flourishing area. And I know she's investing in it now. But, I mean, there was like 100 years or so where nothing was going on over there. Also a little concerned because I'm like 120 years old. But Zelda's now like, who knows, like thousands of years old. I think the age gap might be getting to be a little bit too much. Now, someone who's closer to my age, that I, Link, have been working closely with.
Zelda X Biden!
So X Biden.
That one is going on the Hear Me Out cake!
Zelda? I don't think Zelda's really too crazy of a hear me out. Sure, she's like thousands of years old, but she looks 24.
No, Zelda X Biden!
So that's going on the hear me out cake, but like both of them as a thing. The thing is, he looks like he's 1,000 years old, but he's like 80. And Zelda is like 1,000+ years old, but she looks 24. Okay, my music's overlapping is too much.
It balances out.
It balances out. Oh, okay. The ocean. I see it. What do you say, my old bear friend? One more bear spin for old time's sake? Oh, he didn't even want to do the spin. We're just walking down. Let's go, friend. We did it! We crossed Hyrule! Woohoo! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, what the? Hey! I think we've lost our bear friend. He's heading to the ocean. Well, we did it, Tulin. We crossed Hyrule with a bear. That was certainly exciting. Has anybody done that before? Has anybody crossed the entire map with a bear before? Is this a first time? Like edge to edge. Edge to edge on a bear. I may be the first person to have ever done that. Okay, we know. Oh, actually, it's like way
Edge
over
to
here.
edge with a bear. The first person to do that.
Have to be. We have to be, right? Next up, let's get a deer. Now, deer might be easier because the deer has a little jump. Has a little hop that it does.
What do you mean?
Let's get out of this cave. These giant skulls imply the existence of giants at some point. When is that? Will we see that in Age of Imprisonment? Because that would be pretty hype. If there's just giants. Alrighty, let's find a deer. This is where I ran into him earlier. That's not a deer, that's a Goron. Silly guy. What's he doing over here? I thought I'd have an easier time finding a deer over here. Not seeing any. There's a dragon. But I do not believe they go edge to edge. Use a deer call. But if that had worked, that would have been real embarrassing for those deer. I would have never let them live that down. Where are they? Let's see. That bear gave up. I swear I ran into him down here. Maybe was it way down here? Maybe I was at the wrong intersection. Okay, so we crossed with the bear from west to east. I think once we get the deer, the play is going to be north to south. Are deer just found in all the forests? Maybe. I just need to look over here. No, this is where I was looking earlier. I'm fairly certain. There are some by Satori Mountain. Oh man, finding the animals is hard. This may just be a bare percent run, and we have to leave it there. Crows? Man, this game's gonna look so good with a smooth frame rate. So excited. I mean, if I were a deer, I would definitely chill in this forest. Got one. Okay. We are directly in the middle of the map. Where would be the easiest place to start? From here, probably be Gerudo Desert, right? Oh no. We're already... How do we get off this rock? We just walk over, apparently. Wasn't nearly as hard as I was making it. Now, if I remember correctly, deer are horrible to control. This isn't bad, though. Turn, what are you doing? We'll be coming around the mountain when we come. Coming around the mountain when we come. This is another one. Why do people not ride deers? Why is that not a thing? How are horses the only thing that's like domesticated for riding? Camels too. I guess you got camels. You also got those sand seals, but I don't think I can take those outside of the sand. Take this guy to the desert. I love how every once in a while they remember. Wait a second. I'm a wild animal. And then they go crazy. And I'm just like, nope, you're under my control, actually. They go, oh, actually, yeah, you're right. Forgot about that. Sorry, bruh. It's gonna take a while just to get to the start. What are you doing? What's happening here? Why is this an option in the game if it's this annoying to control? Like, what's the point of this? It'd be cool if this, like, secretly did something really good. Like, oh, yeah, boss bokoblins are afraid of deer. You know? But it doesn't do anything. It's just like a slower horse. Hopefully the next Zelda game, they just got cool mounts. You just mount whatever, and you can just saddle that up and have that as a companion. I said I'd go to the desert, but maybe it'd be better to go to one of these other spots. Oh, for the love of Hylia. What a great thing to say when someone tries to ride up with a deer. Hey, Beetle. I got a deer. Beetle, like, I just saw you on a bear, like, yesterday. What's this guy doing? Breath of the Wild from Beetle's perspective. Guy runs in randomly. We'll trade him bugs every once in a while. And you just see him just constantly getting beefier and beefier. What is going on with that guy? He's my only customer. So the question here is, do we go desert? Or do we go ocean? And I think we're going to go ocean. But the deer kind of thinks we're just going to go wall. Oh, shoot. I didn't see what time it was. I think I may call it stream here for tonight. Woo! Ooh, so what did we do tonight? We crossed Hyrule with a bear. I know. And is that every animal? It's every animal I'm doing tonight. I will be back with more Tears of the Kingdom challenge runs. I'd like to stream more before, but I'm scheduled for Tuesday and Thursday this next week is what my plan is. So I hope to see you there, if not sooner. Thank you all once again for coming by, and have a great rest of your night. Bump, bump, bottom, bump, bump, bottom, bum.